Hi guys, how's it going? Late night, Saturday. Tom Loveys here for We Love Betting, and what better way to spend the last few hours of a Saturday night than researching the two Bundesliga games shown live on BT Sport tomorrow. Anyway, let's look back at last week. I gave two selections: Hanover to score a goal in the first half, which duly obliged, and then back in my own team, Hertha Berlin to beat Augsburg. Sadly, they couldn't. A 0-0 draw. However, we got our money back across the two bets. Got two games tomorrow. This is what we're going to look at. Fingers crossed both will come in there and make it a happy Sunday for you. Anyway, the 2:30 game tomorrow sees Freiburg host Wolfsburg. Freiburg sitting in 16th against a Wolfsburg side sitting in 6th. Straight to the bet that we're looking for, and it was a bet that was successful for us last week. We're going to tailor it slightly. The bet is Freiburg to score a goal in the second half at a best price of 11-10. So looking back on like a 10-game period, the last 10 Freiburg home games have seen them score a goal in the second half in 8 out of those last 10. And to back that up as well, Wolfsburg have conceded in the second half of their last 10 away games 6 times. Pushing that to a 20-game period, Freiburg have scored in the second half in 12 out of those 20, and Wolfsburg have conceded in the second half in 11 out of those 20. Just looking at this season alone, 4 out of the 6 times for both teams, Freiburg have scored, Wolfsburg have conceded. So that's looking at that 11-10 price. We're hoping that's value, and hopefully we'll kickstart our profits on a Sunday afternoon. Just looking at the head-to-head between these sides, the last 3 Bundesliga matches played at Freiburg's Mark-Stoller Stadion have seen scores of 2-1 to Freiburg, 3-0 to Freiburg, and the most recent was a 5-2 away win to Wolfsburg. However, all 3 of those games saw Freiburg notch a goal in the second half. So we're going to hope that happens again and kickstart us on the Sunday. Okay. Forced to have it now. Unfortunately, having to back my own team again here. The second game at 4:30 sees the two sides that were promoted from the second Bundesliga last year. This is Eintracht Braunschweig versus Hertha Berlin at Braunschweig Stadion. Our bet is Hertha to score 2 or more goals, so above 1.5 goals, at a best price of 13-10. As I said, these two sides have both been promoted from the second Bundesliga last year, have had slightly contrasting fortunes in the early games this season. Braunschweig have been the league's whipping boys. Having said that, they've become a little bit more difficult to beat. Hertha, though, on the other hand, started the season with a 6-1 home victory and haven't really looked back, albeit a few dodgier results recently have pushed them down to 9th. Just going back to it, I said Braunschweig have improved. They're still 1-10 for the automatic relegation. So I think those odds there will show you that they're not expected to get too much higher than their bottom place position. Incidentally, these two teams have not met in the Bundesliga since 1983. And I know people who view Chris Graham's stats chat will appreciate this. Spandau Ballet's True was top of the charts there. Classic song. Anyway, back to the game. Hertha's last 2 away games have seen them score 5 goals. They scored 2 against Bayern and 3 against Hoffenheim. Now, those two sides are considerably better than Braunschweig, who are reliant on Simeon Jackson, ex-Norwich, as part of their striking lineup. So certainly that's not as forceful as anything from Bayern or Hoffenheim have got. Hertha want to bounce back after only claiming 1 point from their last 2 successive home games, and we're hoping that they can do the business, score at least 2 goals, hopefully take home the 3 points from my personal point of view at a price of 13-10. Just to clarify the first bet again, and for anybody who wants to do the double, our first bet was Freiburg to score a goal in the second half at 11-10, coupled up then with Hertha to score 2 or more goals at 13-10. The bet pays just over a 7-2 for a double. I'd love to hope that can oblige and bring some profits home for the viewers ready for the Christmas period. If you like your Bundesliga selections, I preview every game in the Bundesliga and the Zweite Bundesliga, all giving selections in a weird and wonderful variety of markets, always at evens or above. That can be found at tomloveys.wordpress.com, or please feel free to follow me on Twitter with the handle @TomLoveys. Thanks very much for viewing, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you soon. Cheers. Bye.